Guess who's wearing all black? It's your boy. It's up, Cody, if you want to watch it. YouTube, man, it's up. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, ho. Oh, snap. Yeah, these niggas were quick. They put the food away before you. Only twice.
Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Of course, I have no coach who's ready to do it.
Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Now worry about that.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, that's fine. Everything about it was actually pretty good. It was a pretty good day. I'm on offense first, Tyrell. You're so nice of you. Oh my God, what up on my phone? She's kind of far. All right.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake.
Who are you missing on injury?
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Cool.
They'll run with Drake, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Winters, and it's complete to Kelsey. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him
unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Oh, yeah, opponent is experienced. They have experience there.
To throw on 3rd down. Winters escaping the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
Yeah, but you know what I do? That mobility.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winters. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That seemed like a pretty accurate throw, Tyrell. I think you should be more scared than you let on.
But how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is third down. From the gun, Winters. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
55. Right there, 55. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Mark 55. Mark 55.
On fourth down, Winters. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. The end result, 21 yards. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, it's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script. And right now, they're following it to a T.
For that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that. But you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Jackson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
As you should, Cody.
A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0.
I guarantee you he won't win this one. If he keep disrespecting me the way he is.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I want you to know, I literally have not been in control of any kick return. I just hope you noticed that I literally was just the AI running it out for me.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. He's going to take off with it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Winters steps away to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
It wasn't.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cody, you are also free to invite Trice to the party, I guess. Oh, fuck, and Jay if he's still up. Yeah, but it's the principal. He's been waiting on me. I told him the time.
Winters looking middle, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Drake, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Looking to throw. Winters, he's got this one complete to Perriman. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Let's go.
From the gun, Winters. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Cool.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
You promised to give him vice captain.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
You fucked up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they're like, nah, I should have never been all off my ends to begin with.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
You earned that.
And reestablish
like
themselves now that they're back on the field.
Like, no regret.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Cool. I like that right there. Not only was it the right play.
Tough. You hate to see it.
Throwing it away like that? Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Maybe I'll rewatch it.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, he was a blocker. You hate to see it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Going deep now for Herndon. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
I know you like how I purposely went around
the
you.
return this time will go out to the 42-yard
so you wouldn't get no cheap ass pass interference.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Drake. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Even worse. You might as well have just worked out.
The dive look that time on defense just flooded the field.
No more Lamar Jackson. No more Lamar Jackson. It's mad ass shit.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down.
Yo, fruit basket always be like, yo, you got feelings? Nah, fuck them.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake.
Season 2. I think I just got 2
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw on 2nd down. Winters flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Don't disrespect that man ever again. He was 100% sprinting.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here is 3rd and 3.
I need to, like, it has to be a map I like, bro, because if it's not a map I like, I'm going to just bother.
Up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think that's the thing, though. Like, you just gotta, you can go on, like, training grounds or casual, set your preferences to play only.
On 4th down, Winters nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear.
I would only roam with someone selfish. I would roam with Ellen. That's because
now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, "Hey, you got anything for this one?" Might get radio silence back.
He'll get 8 on the keeper.
100%. Like, if you're not roaming with a 3-speed, you brave, because you ain't rotating. Not before I hit you in the face.
On 2nd down, here's a run with
I'm glad that dude did it, because I really hate how my defensive tackle shed the block and just stood there.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Hundley. This will be his first throw off the bench. And it's caught by Herndon. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All rounded up at 7. A reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Eluding the pressure right.
You're an idiot.
Will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Because what if I injured him now? You'd be using a punter.
Defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. 8 yards on the
I really hate how invisible they are while they're holding their mirror trap.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys and plays like that
niggas really be walking past
keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practice.
It makes sense because he has the most advantageous.
You guys figure it out.
I don't know.
When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the
you're lucky he touched you. I was hoping he kept you inbound, so Bobby Wagner could hit you.
This is where the ball goes anymore. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage out through the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before we get a good head of steam going.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Let's go,
exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and first down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their
really about to die, bro.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now Hundley. And he's got it. End zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Bible? I'm surprised. I would have done it if I had money and he went on transfer fucking at a reasonable time.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you end up fooling for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing again. Winters looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Oh, he's so slow.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. His favorite target, Travis Kelsey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Winters. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
You hate to see it. No.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble.
Now, believe it or not, that was my full intent.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Give Singletary right side.
Oh, I was about to get the
goal. Run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hundley looking deep downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 21-7. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Running for the shotgun with Dre.
I'm not purposely just running out your
48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Off the play fake. Winters. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
Best player is fucking clever.
Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Oh, man. He's doing that stats.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Well, I really thought that was one of my X-Factor linebackers about to chase you down. Yeah, it stinks.
Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score
that was so
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Devin Singletary, 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Winner now, they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
What time did you tell me you was going to be on tail, Cody?
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. Still
even
over that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
What?
Now we've got that artificial... Let's go up. Still a nice play.
I mean, but it ain't 12 o'clock.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Yeah, it ain't 12 o'clock till 12:30. What you mean?
For the gun. Winters complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up. He was looking for Brashad Perriman.
Oh, yeah, 100% CJ touch too.
No one else is going to mention the fact that
34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Running, it's Drake. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I'm going to go give my
Back-to-back stops, make it 3rd and 10.
Jay, did you take a nap? Did you take a nap? Jay had to take a nap.
I did not take a nap. I'm playing to see.
He's got a man wide open, complete.
He's on crack.
Moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. On 1st down, Drake.
I'm going to feed my cat.
He's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Yo's facts changed his whole attitude. Hopped in a party with Trace happy. Like, what? Nah, that's how you know someone on crack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winters. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Von Miller bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Why have you single day?
Cause niggas hop in parties with you at first, they're like, yeah, what's good? Now this nigga Jay K said, oh, hell, like a fucking TV commercial. Fucking TV commercial.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to get him down, but he does
like,
reach
I ain't knocking the hustle, but usually when Jay hops in here, he's like, oh, you guys don't see.
Sets up a 1st and goal.
But nah, right now he's like, oh, you guys don't fucking siege, man.
That is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. As his guys
ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just
within a
scared.
single score. What a great weapon. So often.
Like, I'm even more scared to tell him that we still in the Madden game. That's how scared I am.
Run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
I'm more scared to tell Madman than
fucking 28-21. Tucker now to kick
it
away following the touchdown.
Me and his game, that's trash after his baseball. And me and his game, the Madden going to be postponed until 2 o'clock, like Cody said.
And he's able to get across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
That hit they had me, like, I thought I killed that boy. I'm about to see him with an injury report.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little bit of the wind out of this offensive side.
I hate this game.
Going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football.
Get up, you fat fuck.
And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Even though you mad skinny.
He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
They better not call that down because he was on his body the whole time.
In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
I love it here. No more Jackson, come back season. Oh, he's all out blitzing.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and 11.
Oh, shit. Travis.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Is it a she? You know what she's calling you. Make sure when she flashes you send one this way.
Hello.
I got 4 more minutes left tonight.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gone up. Same with Moreno and his friends.
Winters.
I'm more upset that you guys are playing ranked without me.
Him and his friends.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, I can't blame him. Yeah, Taro, if she not giving up the cheeks, don't pause the game. I'm trying to hurry up and get the siege.
Who does that in gold? They do. They do that in gold.
Yeah, I wish I knew what gold was like besides, you know, mouse and keyboard players.
Imagine being gold just fucking around. Couldn't be me.
Oh wow, I actually
even had
lost
me
Chelsea
playing like
in
normal
extra time.
roles. I ended up using things like Jaeger. That's like a normal operator. Imagine.
I actually lost to Chelsea. Fuck out of here.
Are you really surprised? Chelsea won.
Yes.
Chelsea won the Champions League.
Yeah, but they lost. But we lost in extra time. Bro.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
No, run it back.
On fourth down, Winters into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former
I can actually try to get one.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Throwing, Hundley. This complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I like how this guy really just walked right in front of me as I was shooting.
Are they really going? Wow.
Trailing in the 4th, this close to the game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates
insane. 100%. Nah, I still do. You know, it's tough. EA just hold for you because that unnecessary roughness was bullshit.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Yeah, I didn't. AI did, which just makes it even more bullshit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. It
I appreciate you running out of bounds.
But it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On second down now. Singletary, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here?
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Did you say user
work? Terrell Edmonds picks it.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
It means that nigga like yep.
I like how they just
replay
it on the
with their
pylon.
next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Back to throw. Winters nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. Looking to throw. Winters forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Told you my quarterback got 90
on a pickup of 25. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first and stop the clock as well.
In this situation,
imagine thinking I wasn't
he goes down.
Intentional.
Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Yeah, that's what Russell Wilson
Pass
said.
protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Second and 14. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's going to get this down to the
Future's toxic, so he's automatically the least trustable guy out
on
of
the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at
28-21, 2:30.
Back to throw. Winters. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defense.
Yeah, that was mad. They only did that because they literally seen the fact that he was ready to sign for a team.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Looking to throw. Winters. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Seahawks,
so no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
Not everybody, but a majority of teams wanted to. Not a majority, a couple of teams.
Final 2 minutes.
Ravens, Seahawks. See, bro, he's been working out with Russell Wilson for like weeks now.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
I want to ask what you and Terrell are doing on FM.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Minute 52.
Exactly right.
Terrell's probably
They've got to get a first
down
and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
That's crazy. I just got Cody's invitation
and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
To a party. And see.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Miles Jack has a broken collarbone.
First of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Man, it's great for the entire league, actually.
Man, if
back to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, the bonus.
It's caught.
They already have 20 rounds.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Yeah, that's the problem. Just hit myself.
You said you're in an unranked game first?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellows in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Let's go.
Singletary again.
That was such a weak-ass tackle.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. On third down, they go with Singletary. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
No point. We're about to load up
Singletary already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
They're about to commit suicide by
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
President Trump says he plans to ban TikTok from the USA.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Boston Marathon bomber wins death penalty appeal.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Just die already.
Like, what do you gain from banning a
Back to the air on second down. Winters. Now, he's got a man. Complete. 20, 10. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option.
True that shit.
This game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Call the play.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up. Because most of the time, a kneel down is not a good thing in football.
To 3 seconds.
In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee.
That's an awful amount of effort, sir.
It's really not. Like, the nigga could have just hit X and hit 2 clock and the game would have been over. You know what, Tyro? I'm really closing up now. Nah, because he had the nerve to actually call the play last second. Nah, I'm good. Why would you call a play after you bled the clock for 1 second? Full of shit. There is no DM.
Ball well before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build.